Hi everyone, welcome back to my DIY home. In today's video, I have 3 Dollar Tree DIY projects to share with you, and all 3 of these have a really great November thankful theme to them. So I thought they would really transition well for the month of November. So I found this Bless sign, and you guys saw me haul that a few weeks back. And then I also am going to use one of my boards that I picked up for Halloween. They say beware on it. And I've already done the job of painting it white. So if you haven't painted yours white, just flip it over and use chalk paint or spray paint and paint it white. Next, I want it to look distressed. So I'm just going to use some of my cheap acrylic paints. I'm using brown, black, and a gold, and all I'm doing is I'm taking a foam brush and I'm just lightly spreading these colors on. So before I put a new color on, I'm wiping my brush so it's super clean so I don't get on too much paint. But you can do this however much or little as you want. It's totally your preference. And then from there, I'm just going to try to center up my Bless sign and put it in the middle. And that is it. This is a $2 sign, and I think it just looks adorable. My next project is this buffalo check pumpkin. So I picked up one of these thankful pumpkins, a buffalo check scarf that is out right now. You guys should be able to find them. And then I'm taking off the leaf and then the bow that's on there. From there, I'm going to be using some Mod Podge to put this buffalo check down. And I got this idea from the Daily DIYer, and I will link her channel below. But she used paper to do Mod Podge, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do a fabric flannel. So what I'm doing is just taking the fabric and putting it over the top and pressing it down in place. From there, I'm going to trim off the excess and use it for another project. And then I'm going to put more Mod Podge on top. This step is optional. Once I did this, it made it look a little grayish in color. So if you want it to be more vibrant black, maybe skip this step and go on to the wrapping. But for me, I like the way it turned out. It looked really rustic to me. So I'm going to let that dry completely. And while that's drying, I'm going to paint this leaf a white chalk paint color. And then I'm just going to wrap with my hot glue gun the back of the pumpkin to hold the fabric in place. For my stem, I decided that I was going to use yarn to put it in place. So I'm taking just some gray yarn that I had on hand, and I'm just going to hot glue it in place. Now you do have to kind of push it down and hot glue it as you go because of the shape of the stem. Otherwise, it'll kind of scooch up on you. So I just put a little bit of hot glue and then kept wrapping it around and hot gluing it in place until I got to the end. Once you get it all the way to the end, make sure you wrap it all the way to the end, and then I'm just going to pull it on the back and hot glue it in place, the remaining string. Then I'm just going to hot glue my leaf back on. I don't know, you guys, this is probably one of my favorite projects I've done this fall. I love the way it looks with those fabric pumpkins I made. It's so cute. The last project we're going to do is this thankful sign, and I got this Wild at Heart frame that's out right now. You should be able to find it. The thankful galvanized tin, all from Dollar Tree, and some of the laminate from Dollar Tree. And this is a scrap paper that I had that I'm just using up. So what you want to do is just take your fingernail and go along the edge to get a clear line where you should cut this paper off at. Next, I'm going to take my scissors and try to cut as neatly as I can. From there, I'm going to place my laminate down, starting in one side and smoothing it out as I go to prevent any bubbles. And from there, I'm just going to hot glue my thankful sign down. So quick and easy and perfect for your Thanksgiving Day decor. I hope you guys enjoyed these projects. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will talk to you in my next video.